Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nina and I work as a professional makeup artist, and I've been doing makeup for over 6 years at this point. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to apply false eyelashes on yourself. So it's not going to be on a client, it's going to be on ourselves. I have my makeup done already and I actually have mascara on already as well, but I actually recommend putting the mascara on after you've applied your fake eyelashes, but that's okay for the purpose of today's video. This is fine, and I'm just going to show you the best way of applying falsies on yourself. So first, I want to recommend to you guys my favorite types of eyelashes to use. I really love the Ardell false lashes. You can get them on Ulta, like Walmart, I think, CVS. That's my favorite brand and I think the most loved brand of false eyelashes. The reason why I like them so much is because of how thin the band is, so therefore when you put it on and when you wear it throughout the day, you just don't feel it as much, whereas some eyelashes just have, yeah, they're fluffy or bigger, but the band is so thick to a point where me personally, I cannot wear them. My eyes just feel so heavy and I cannot literally feel have them open. It's crazy. I just don't like those at all. So my favorite ones are the 421s from Ardell. This is what they look like, and you can see the band is like almost invisible here. It is super thin. They're nice and fluffy. I really like these. I use these in a lot of my brides, and I actually use these on myself the most often. The next ones I like from Ardell are the wispies and the demi wispies. For example, here I have the wispies. This is what the pack looks like. These are similar to these, except these are more fluffy from the side and these are more like flat in one line. This is what they look like. You can see the name here, it's called Wispy. So I'm going to open this pack because I think I'm going to apply these today. So just to give you a closer look, this is what they look like, and this is what I mean, but that they are more flat. You can see they're not as fluffy as the other ones. For comparison, I'm going to put them side by side. You can see these are more fluffy. They stick out a little more, where these ones are more flat. If you want more of like a natural look, these are probably not going to be the best. You probably go with the demi wispies, if anything, because those are a little bit shorter and longer in the outer corners. Now, to apply false eyelashes, you are going to need glue and tweezers. I use tweezers to hold them and apply them. Some people use their fingers. These are long enough that you can actually probably use your finger, but those are the two things that you will need. You can use the squeeze tube glue. The duo glue works perfectly fine. I actually prefer the brush on kind. Excuse the packaging, it's like kind of leaked everywhere, but this is the kind of glue that I prefer myself, to be honest with you, because I think it's just a little bit easier to apply and control. And I'm going to use tweezers. Mine are from Tweezerman. You just want to make sure that you don't need a lot of pressure to squeeze them together. If your tweezers are bad quality, you're gonna have like a hard time squeezing. You're gonna be like squeezing the lashes like this, and that's not a good thing. So these are what mine look like. You can get them again at like CVS, at Ulta, on Amazon, and I will link everything on Amazon as well. All of the lashes, the glue, everything you will need. The main thing, there's like two main rules, and I think that people don't follow, which is why they struggle putting on those eyelashes. The number one thing is you have to wait for the glue to dry and to get tacky. If you just put the glue on and you're trying to put them on your eye right away, it will not work. It will simply slide all over your eye. You're going to get frustrated, you're going to ruin your makeup, and it's just not going to work. Once you've applied the glue, you have to wait at least 30 seconds. If you're using this glue here, the clear one, it goes on white, but then when it starts to dry, it turns almost like a translucent, transparent, like bluish clear color, and that's how you know it's ready. It's better to overweight and add a little bit more if you need to, than put it on too soon. So that is the main thing, because once it's dry enough and gets tacky, when you put it on your eye, it's just going to stick right away and it's going to stay there. So you're just going to then connect the corners and be done. It's that simple. The next key thing when you're putting on eyelashes is you want to look down at a mirror. You don't want to look straight on at a mirror like this, because then I cannot see my lid and I can't put the lash down. I have to look down at a mirror. That way I can lift up my eyebrows and really see the lash line, because that is where the lash is going to go. For the purpose of today, I'm just going to do a little mirror like this, but if you're at home, just use something like this, or really any mirror you have, and just place it like this so you're looking down at it and seeing your lash line fully. Now, to remove your lashes from the packaging, we are going to gently place our finger onto the packaging and just pull and pull like this, and it's going to very easily come out of the package just like this. Once it's come out of the package, I will go ahead and take my tweezers and I will take the lash like this. in the middle. I like to hold it in the middle. Here you can see how I am holding it, just like that. So this shorter end here is gonna go in the inner corner. Obviously I'm going to zoom you in so you guys can really see when I'm applying it, but it's going to go like this. One thing I recommend doing also is measuring the lash. Some people have smaller eyes, some people have larger eyes, so sometimes you will have to cut your eyelash. So before you put anything on, you're going to go ahead and look down. Notice how I'm looking down in the mirror. This is key. You're looking down and I'm gently placing it to roughly see if I have to cut the eyelash. In my case, I really don't need to, so I'm not going to cut it. However, if you feel like it is too big, you would have to cut it from the outside of the lash. So from this side, you're going to take little scissors and you're going to cut the lash. Usually I will count like to 2 and I will cut right about like here, or 1 or 2, it depends, and then that should solve that problem, and it will be a lot more comfortable for you to wear, to apply, and it's just going to look a lot nicer and more natural. So let's begin and apply the glue. I'm going to go ahead and use my little glue here with the brush, and I'm going to apply it onto my eyelash. I brush it on and I try to really focus on just really coating the ends, especially because, as you know, if you've ever worn strips of lashes, they tend to pop off on the inner corner. So I'm really being generous with the glue and applying quite a bit on the corners here. Now that I feel like I've applied enough glue, I'm going to show you what my strip looks like. So this is what it looks like, and now we wait. You can see the glue, how it's a little bit white still. So we're gonna go ahead and wait, and I'm going to wait until it gets kind of like translucent and kind of like a bluish color, which is already starting to do. So I just kind of go like this. Some people blow on their eyelash, which if it's your own eyes, I guess you can, but you know, I'm just not used to blowing on eyelashes just because of my work. So I will just go ahead and wait a little bit for it to dry, for the most part, to just make your life easier when you're applying them. So while it's drying, I quickly want to explain the reason why I hold it in the middle is because that is where you're going to place it to begin with. So when I go to place it, I'm just going to put it right in the middle, kind of keeping an eye on the corners, making sure they're lining up. And I will literally just let go. And then I will connect this side and then this side. So that is the purpose of me holding it in the middle. But it is ready to be applied onto your eyes now. So I want to show you what it looks like. You see it's starting to become clear. Again, main thing you're gonna do is you're gonna look down at a mirror. I'm looking down and I'm going to place the lash right in the middle, just like that. Because it's so tacky, it's just applying super easy. I'm taking the corner here and applying it to the end there, and then I'm switching my tweezers with the pointy side in, and I'm connecting it on the inner corner, and then I will take my finger and I will gently press it in to my lash line. Just, you'll see when you're applying it, like you'll want to just press it in so it's touching the skin. And this is really it. It's on right now. It's going to take like a couple minutes to dry, not even, maybe like a minute, and you'll be good to go. You just want to make sure you're pressing it in. Make sure it feels comfortable and poking you. If it's poking you in the inner corner, that means it's too long for your eye, so you want to make sure you cut it. I really want to make sure you guys see that application. I'm going to look down and kind of show you what it looks like. Alright, so let's do the same thing with the second eyelash. We're going to take our pack, place our finger, and pull it down to take it out of the packaging. It's okay if it gets like that. You can just gently do this. So I'm taking my tweezers once again. So you want to have it with the slanted side facing that way because you're going to be applying it like that. If you're doing your right eye, you want to have it the opposite way, like this. I'm going to go ahead and apply my glue. Another thing you can do really quickly is just take your natural lashes and your fake ones, and once it's dry, kind of squeeze them together. And after you've applied some mascara too, they'll feel and look very natural. So I'm applying the glue. Alright, so the glue is on and now we wait. So I'm just waiting for the glue to dry. The most important part, you guys, don't forget to wait for the glue to dry. If you take anything out of this video, it's 2 things. Wait for the glue to dry and look down at a mirror. Okay, I think my glue is ready. I'm going to look down at a mirror, just like that, and I'm gonna place it in the middle. Once I've placed it, I'm going to go ahead and connect it. Like that. And then the inner corner as well. As close to the lash line as you possibly can get. Be careful, don't poke yourself in the eye with the tweezers. After they're on, I'm going to gently push them in with my finger. Alright, I'm gonna let it dry fully, and then I'm gonna gently squeeze them one more time. Alright, you guys, so the lashes are on, and this is what they look like. Again, because the band is thin, I don't really feel them. And just as a comparison, I want to show you quickly a pair of lashes where the band is a lot thicker. So it is something like this. You can see how black and thick the band is on camera. It's very, very thick, therefore these lashes are going to be a lot heavier. So when you are looking for a comfortable lash to wear, you want to make sure it has a band like this, something very, very thin over here, because that is what's going to determine how comfortable the lash is when you wear it. Alright, you guys, so that is it for this video. I hope it was helpful for you. Again, I'm going to leave all of the links down in the description box below. I'm going to link everything on Amazon, all of the tweezers, the glue, the lashes, and everything you may need. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.